This is for you if you've been visualizing and visualizing and have not seen the results yet, and you're trying to figure out for the life of you why it's not working. I appreciate you subscribing right down at the bottom so that you can keep on getting your breakthroughs like that. So visualizing, you hear it all the time when you're looking up manifestation stuff on YouTube and on TikTok and wherever else. But for the life of you, you're probably like, I've been doing this over and over again. I've done it so many times, but I haven't seen my manifestation yet. What in the world? I was like that too, so I get it, because I was living with my family, I was living with my mom, and I was visualizing living on my own and things working out for me and me being independent finally. But I was still at home. And for the life of me, I just could not figure out what was I missing. It was just something. Until I realized this piece of information, this will make your visualizations work every single time. But before that, you have to know how to visualize from start to finish. Are you with me? When you're visualizing, it is not about the image. The image is just there for your enjoyment. It's there to enhance the emotion. But in your visualization, you want to visualize a scene or scenes of your desired life. What does it look like? And in those visualizations, visualize yourself being that person, being that version of yourself. What are you feeling in that visualization? What are you hearing in the visualization? What are you seeing? You put your senses into it so that it's imprinted in your subconscious mind. A visualization that I've had before is when I was visualizing to move into my own place. I visualized me touching the counters. I visualized myself walking into the room, seeing where the TV was in the front room. So I did a walkthrough in the apartment, and I felt what it was like. My senses were there. I felt the counters. I smelled the new apartment smell. I seen where the TV was. I seen where my room was. I seen how it was decorated. So I was able to put my emotions into it and my feelings into it. Now, when you're visualizing, there is no requirement to have a certain type of image or a certain type of scene. It is the scene that feels exciting to you. There is no perfect image. It's all about what you find exciting, nobody else. This is the part that I'm about to tell you that I didn't understand back then, but I'm saving you years and years of trying to figure this out. The feeling that you feel during the visualization is the energetic blueprint for you to have your manifestation. Your visualization is a creation. It is like a schematic that you're putting together, a work of art that you put together. And we're not thinking in terms of physicalness. We're thinking in terms of energy and vibrational frequency. So the vibrational frequency that you get, the energetic frequency, the feeling that you get from the visualization is the required vibrational frequency for you to manifest what you want. I would say that 1,000 different ways if I could. But the point is, that feeling that you got from the visualization, that vibrational frequency that you had going on, that is what you're meant to have throughout the day, and to feel that and be in that frequency throughout your day consistently. So let's say you're done with your visualization. You know what it feels like. You're feeling excited, appreciation. You're feeling all those feelings. You go along in your day, and then you get stuck in traffic and you're feeling upset and annoyed. Well, you know what? That is a limiting belief that you got going on there. If you're feeling annoyed and upset and angry, you shift that limiting belief, and that is the required vibrational frequency, the required energy for you to have your manifestation. So you transmute that energy, and then you go along in your day, and something else comes up, an obstacle. You're working on your business, and then a client says, you know what, actually, I don't want to go and sign on with you. Then you feel frustrated and very irritated. Well, you know what? That's a limiting belief. And then you go along and you transmute that energy by shifting the limiting belief. And when you transmute that energy, it is the energy for you, the required energy for you to have your manifestation. So do you see how all this goes together when you're transmuting all this stuff? Because then you're able to be consistently in that vibrational frequency that you got from the visualization. Another part to this visualization stuff, the acting as if, this right here, this used to trip me up because for some reason I didn't understand what action I was supposed to take, what acting as if scene I was supposed to do, and if I was even doing it right. Acting as if, you can do it in a few different ways. The first way is you can take a scene from your visualization, so like a little snippet, maybe 30 seconds from your visualization, and you can act that out. Act it out. You don't have to have all these different elements or furniture pieces or anything. If you are touching a counter, touching a desk is fine, or touching the couch, you're using your imagination. And you can do that every day. Or if you get bored of doing the same one every day, that just means that that way is out of alignment with you and you can do it this way. You can act as if and act different scenes out each day. So one day can be a 30-second snippet of you opening the door to your new home. And another day it can be you typing something up for your business, typing up an email for your new client. So it can be different scenes. But the point is, you're feeling good when you do that. This is not a chore. This is not something that's like, oh, I don't know if it's going to work. This is something you're doing to bring those feelings into your body. You're making that visualization even more real to your subconscious mind. You're imprinting it in your subconscious mind through repetition and strong emotion. And that is exactly what you're doing with the visualization and with the acting as if. And you're doing that with shifting your limiting beliefs. Boom, the trifecta. The takeaway is, don't just stop at the visualization. Take that energy, take that feeling that you had throughout your day. Because you might waver in the day. It's fine. It's part of the process. There's nothing, you're not doing anything wrong. This is good that this stuff is coming up for you. So if you go throughout your day again, and you get stressed out because you get a bill, a new expense going on for yourself, well, guess what? It's there for you to shift your limiting beliefs and transmute that energy into the energy for you to have your manifestation. And so it all goes together, and you see that it's in a cycle, right? It's not that this bill coming up is separate from your manifestation. It's not. It's part of your manifestation. All of this goes together, from the visualization to the obstacle to having your manifestation. It all just goes together, and it flows so beautifully, like it's a beautiful puzzle. And the more you realize that manifestation, this conscious manifestation stuff, is fun, and it's happening throughout your entire day. That's exactly why I teach my clients and students the integration of conscious manifestation through every single part of your day. It's a way of thinking. It's a way of living your life. It is a lifestyle. It's not just something you do in the morning and at night. It's throughout your day. And that's how you manifest, consciously manifest consistently. You don't have spotty manifestations. It's not that, oh, I manifested this money one time and yeah, I haven't seen any manifestation since. No, you're manifesting all the time, and you'll be consciously manifesting all the time and aware of it when you integrate it into your every little snippet of life. If you feel called, I have free breakthrough calls that you can book right down at the bottom so that we can see exactly where your blocks are, your energetic blocks, so that you can start releasing those things and finally have your manifestation. It's not hard, it's easy, and I'll show you how easy it is. And be sure to subscribe down at the bottom. I appreciate you doing that early on today.